you doing, guys, and welcome to the Drone Zone, and this is the FPVSTYLE Unicorn 220, and I've got to say, it is an absolute beast. I've been riding it, well, flying it even, over the past couple of days, testing it out, and it's absolutely insane. I can't believe how fast this thing is, how quick it is off the mark, and it's absolutely brilliant. And so I thought I'd do a quick review of it, show you guys some footage from it, and let you guys make your own mind up whether you wanted to buy one or not. So it's a racing level quadcopter, as you can probably tell. It looks absolutely fantastic, and this is definitely advanced professional level, I'd say. Definitely not your first quadcopter at all by any means, but probably your first or second racing quadcopter. If you're going to get into really racing them, I definitely suggest this as maybe your second one. If you've probably got a slower one beforehand, this might be a great upgrade because it is absolutely insane. So you can see by the black on here that it is actually carbon fibre. We've got carbon fibre on the bottom. This entire bottom plate is carbon fibre, and then two top halves of the top plate are carbon fibre, and then we've got this high density polypropylene sort of plastic here in the middle, which is just sandwiching all the components and everything inside. So you've got nothing on the outside apart from the antenna, so the only thing that is ever going to risk breaking could be this, and hopefully that would just bend anyway. I'd probably suggest upgrading that to a mushroom cloverleaf antenna because you're going to be getting better range, and it'll be a lot more flexible as well, so if you crash that way up, then it's not going to snap this off, it's just going to bend if you've got the mushroom one on there. So you'll notice I've got these purple dowel props here. You might be able to, it might not focus on them properly. You can see that they're dowel props there. They are 5045 size, and they have actually been put on them myself. It actually comes with these same ones, but only 2 blades instead of the 3. But you might be able to tell, if I can get it in camera, that these are dowel as well. Where's the camera? There we go. So yeah, it comes with pretty indestructible props anyway, but I've just upgraded those to be the tri-props because I thought it looked a hell of a lot cooler with purple ones on, and I just thought it would give it a bit more extra performance and thrust. So you can see the camera here on the front. This is, I think it's a 700 TVL, and you can adjust it here by tightening these 2 screws. You can angle the tilt of it. It's not got a massive amount of camera tilt on there, a bit disappointing, but it's definitely good enough for racing. There's a wide enough degree of angle on there so that you can see things quite clearly when you're going at an angle, flying across like that. But obviously I would like a tiny little bit more flexibility with the adjustability on that. So it's got brushless motors, which is obviously a big bonus, so you're going to be getting a lot more power out of these. They're going to last longer. It's just generally going to be better overall. You can see at the back here we've got these 2 LED sort of component bits, and that lights up quite bright red. Not as bright as I would have hoped, but pretty bright red, so you can see when it's facing away from you, and you're probably, I don't know, the range on this is pretty poor for the LEDs. It's probably about 30 meters or so, and then you can't really see them anymore. So it's nice when you're up close, but far away it's pretty useless because the LEDs aren't that great. So you see we've got the battery connector on the top here. This is the XT60 connector, so if you've got any of those lying about, then you can power that up. So it comes with this 1500 milliamp FPVSTYLE branded battery, which will probably get you about 10 minutes or so flight time. It takes about an hour and a half to charge, and you can see it's quite dirty already because obviously being on the outside when you're landing in grass and stuff, the battery is going to be really exposed, but it fits nicely on there. As you can see, it fits well within the confines, and if you get a bit of Velcro on there on the bottom, or maybe even just a battery strap with like non-slip padding on it, then that'll be fine. You might want to maybe tape it as well because the battery is quite heavy. So you'll see on here, if I can get it closer without prodding the camera with the antenna, then we've got, I don't think I can, we've got this sort of 6 different switches down here, and that controls the video out because it is an 8-channel video out. I would have liked a 40-channel, but 8 channels is enough, I think. It's all obviously the racing channels. You can look at which channels are on there if you follow the link in the description to see it. And we've got the nice branding of the Unicorn 220 here on the side. So this is a fantastic little flyer. The range on it is absolutely insane. I think I probably went about 500 meters yesterday, and then it was still starting to fuzz a little bit, but it didn't go completely out of range. No crashes or anything, and it's absolutely insanely hard and durable. You can see the props are totally scuffed up, all of them. The props are insanely durable as well, which I'm sure many of you who fly FPV will know if you've had experience with these props. They're probably one of the best sets of props out there, but the frame itself is absolutely incredible. It just survives so many crashes into trees and on concrete and on grass, and it's absolutely a massively durable frame, and I definitely suggest getting it if you're thinking about maybe getting your first or second FPV rider, or even if you're a professional, you know, and you're not wanting to reach out and build it yourself, although I imagine most of you professionals will be building them yourselves. This is definitely a good alternative, and probably maybe around the same price. This is about £200 from GearBest, which I think is one of the cheapest places you can get it at the moment, and they are on sale now. This isn't an early access copy. You can go and buy this right now if you want, so I definitely go suggest check that out, and go have a look at the price and all the specs if you want, because I can't rave enough about this. I'm absolutely loving flying it. It's absolutely insane. A couple of drawbacks, like I mentioned, the camera angle and the low light on the LEDs at the back, but that's not really an issue. I mean, most of that can be overlooked. The camera quality itself is probably one of the best I've seen on any of the racing quadcopters that I've had. It's really quite good, and obviously the footage of it isn't going to be fantastic because, well, the footage I got, sorry, because I've got it from an EasyCap, but if you go straight onto a DVR, then it'll obviously be a lot better. Okay, so I'll quickly show you the controller that comes in this ready-to-fly kit. I think you can get bind and flies, but this was the ready-to-fly kit I got sent. So it's got its FPVSTYLE branded own controller, all the things that you'd expect from a normal controller. You know, you got trim, throttle, and everything. Up here we can see we've got the lock arm. Yeah, there you can just about see it. You've got the lock and arm button, so this is going to lock and arm your motors, whether you're flying or, well, before you fly, and once you've landed, you're going to want to lock those back up. Also, on this side, we've got the stabilization mode, acro, and horizon mode, so you can switch between the three modes. And yes, obviously, it does have acro mode, so this is truly a advanced level quadcopter, and it's very good, very fast, and obviously acro mode, you can be doing everything that you would want to from a professional quadcopter. So anyway, guys, this was just a quick review of my first couple of impressions that I've had flying it over the past few days. I'll probably do a more in-depth review, see how it's keeping up in the next month or so, and let you guys know about that. In the meantime, go check out the link in the description to go and see it on GearBest if you want to go purchase it or find some reviews of it before you do, because I would absolutely suggest getting this if you're looking to get into FPV racing, because it is an absolutely fantastic racing quadcopter and it's going to last you a very long time. It's incredibly durable, and I just think it's absolutely fantastic. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that quick review. Be sure to check out the link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace out.